Hey guys, how y'all been? Hopefully y'all been pretty good. I know I can say I'm doing fairly decent. Probably been wondering where I've been. That's something we'll kind of touch base on today. As y'all seen, I haven't really been doing anything here in the last several months. I've been having life get in the way of me wanting to do my passion, which is create content for you guys. So that is in the hopefully soon pipe works to start getting back out there and create new content. I have been trying out this new game here recently. Now I've pretty much at this point mostly switched to PC gaming. I have upgraded my computer to something with a better stats than what I've been previously running, and if you guys are curious what those stats are, I'll let you guys know if y'all really want to. But in the meantime, oh boy, we got something that's been digging out here. What the heck's been out here digging? Wonderful, right next to my burn pile. But anyway, yeah, and this is another thing. Burn pile. We have, by we I mean me and my mother, have joined forces, and we have bought our own house together. Now it's just me and her dogs and my cat, but I think it's not bad. Don't mind the messy yard. My mower's been kind of getting messed up here, and that's what I do for a living, is work on lawnmowers, so I get kind of tired of it. So you can kind of tell where mine's been digging. I need to level my deck up a little bit better, but I ain't too worried about it. It's the backyard anyway, so I'll worry about that probably this coming winter whenever there's more downtime. So I'm gonna say I think I've given up on the SnowRunner stuff, guys. Y'all may hate to hear that, but the reality is I've been burnt out on that game, and I haven't even touched it in 3-4 months. Basically, whenever I uploaded the last video was the last time I even played that game. So I just haven't really expressed interest in it anymore, which, you know, it's okay, because there's other things I eventually want to get up to doing. Now, does that mean I'll ever play that game again? No. Like I said, I have upgraded to a better PC, whereas previously all my SnowRunner footage was on Xbox, and I haven't played that either in several months. All it is for me, my Xbox now is just an expensive YouTube player. Basically, I just watch YouTube on it when I go to bed, and so that's it. I haven't touched those games, but on my PC side, I have been playing this new game called Space Engineers. It's not new, but it's new to me, and any little bit of free time I've had, which has not been, again, it's been addicting. So there has been time I probably could have been creating, editing videos and stuff like that, but I've been trying to really learn the ropes of this game, because I would love to make content around this game. It is very, what you would say, intriguing. You can really express your creativity if that's what you desire, and that's basically what I've been doing. So, like, for example, I've just been kind of designing rovers and bases and ships and stuff like that. So now I'm going to try to start working on dedicating time, like on the weekends. I can't promise every weekend I can dedicate time, because now that I'm a homeowner, Um, it takes up, I get my time taken up. So like example, my burn pit here, I've been having to tend to that due to, weather and having to fix that. And you can see down there, there's a big tree. Oh, sorry, I got it out of focus. But there's a big tree that had fallen over right there in the tree line, and I had to, luckily I had just got a chainsaw before that happened, so I was able to cut it up. Most of that is from what was in the yard. There's still quite a bit of that tree in the tree line I need to get a hold of. And the same thing with the front. So I'm in the back. In the front, you can kind of see there's some big trees there. Every time a storm comes through, it drops a bunch of limbs and stuff. So just general upkeep, trying to keep the yard somewhat nice kind of thing. It takes up several, a lot of my time, especially, and I don't really get time during the week. It's because, work. It's the weekends is whenever I get time. So like the land here, I don't know if you can tell very well on camera, but it's on a hill. I'm sure that shed, it kind of gives you an idea. There's a drop off right there, and then in front of the yard it kind of drops also because they leveled the area out to put the house. But I've only got a 42-inch mower, so like for example, just mowing alone takes me like 3 hours almost, along with weed eating. Not doing a complete weed eat, but just kind of touching general areas like around the porch and stuff like that. Around 3 hours. And it's been really taxing, mainly due to it. I try to get an early start on weekends, but it gets just so hot on me, and I've just been getting, as I'm getting older, it's just been getting harder to deal with the heat. And I guess heat's just getting where it's taking a toll on me. So I'm just kind of laid up doing nothing in the air conditioning with a fan on me. There's like other things that take up my time is like, for example, I had a hot water line break on the house. And so I got to crawl under there and figure out I didn't know it was a hot water line. I just knew it was a water line because we lost water pressure. So I crawled up under there, figured out it was a hot water line, and I figured out that someone put the wrong type of pipe in there. So I had to make a trip to Lowe's, and this was, a 4 or 5 hour ordeal just for about a 8 to 12-inch section of pipe to do, just because of where it was located, and I had to run all the way to town and make sure I get the right stuff, which I ended up getting some cool stuff that is actually really good. I think, okay, so the type on hot water lines, some of you guys may be plumbers and may know, I think it is CPVC, I do believe, for the type that's used for hot water lines. And when I went to the store, there's these connectors, because I was looking for a connector I knew that I felt confident in would seal it, because I did not want to crawl under there again for that same problem. I like to fix something one time and be done with it, so I try to do things the right way the first time if I get time to do it. But when it comes to house stuff, definitely want to make sure you do it right the first time. But there's these connectors, I think they call them shark bites or something like that, and those things were actually really nice. They have, I think the store told me there was like a almost 20-year warranty on them. So if they fail before then, so that kind of helped boost the confidence, and they actually kind of bite onto the pipe really well. There's like actual serrated teeth. Once you slide it in, they're serrated teeth. They're kind of backwards. So you shove the pipe in, and you got these backwards teeth. So when you slide it in, it's really hard to pull it out, which is really nice. Now, plumbers may hate that stuff, I'm sure. But again, I'm not a plumber. I'm just first-time homeowner trying to make sure I get stuff done. And I figured I wanted something that was going to be secure. But going back to why I haven't been uploading, along with this stuff, the gaming, I've been, like I said, I've been working on getting used to, or learning all the ropes, or say all the ropes, most of the ropes, so that way I feel confident enough to start doing videos on there. I'm thinking about doing roleplay stuff on that as well, just not to the same, not like the same type of roleplay like what I was doing with SnowRunner, which, has been just the whole, off-road recovery type thing. Now, work is another thing that's been taking up some time. Yeah, today I'm not at work, even though there was work to do today. I'm just not at work today. Today was it was a sick day. We'll just say that. So I've had a little bit of time and started getting feel better enough to come out here and shoot an actual live video here instead of doing a commentary over a gaming video. Which I know this is a little bit different than what I typically do, you know, live video stuff. But I am really trying, my goal is to try to make this my job. Right? So if I can get to where I can really start to depend on doing YouTube, or not, maybe not just that in general, but you know, just video making. I can get to the point where it'll support me enough I can leave my job, and then I'll have more time to do that and be able to put more effort into it, because the more time you have, the more effort you can put into something. Now, that doesn't mean at the same time that I'm going to put 100% of my time into it, because again, homeowner, I've got things to take care of. We've got a lot of pets I have to take care of. Like that shed, that is a shed that my mother had just recently got. So I had to help her pack up a lot of stuff and put in that shed to get it out of the way. We have also got you can kind of see a blue tarp around the side there. There's a small pen with a peacock in it. And our plan is this is another thing, you know, we're having to work on getting stuff situated. I'm going to have to build a bigger pen in that area on the side of the house that's at least, you know, taller and bigger area, because when we get, it's a get him and a mate, you know, they need a little bit more room. It's not a very big pen, but there's enough room in there for him to move around. But we want enough room for him to feel a little bit more, when you say, well, just more room in general to move around or whatever. And then on top of that, we got the dog. So right, you can kind of see right in front of that a smaller pen, another small pen, and that is a dog pen, and that's for, you know, letting the dogs out, and well, you know, you gotta let the dogs out. Or another plan is to expand on that. So I've already got several projects coming through the pipeline. In fact, when it comes to that peacock pen, I have already got a whole bunch of 8-foot T-posts sitting back here behind the house that I am going to have to drill into the ground by hand with a good old post driver. Yeah, that's going to be very time consuming as well. So anybody who is a homeowner knows things are time consuming. You got upkeep. Another project that I know, and I have to do all this myself. I mean, I can get a little help, but Mom, she's not going to be able to physically help with the labor side. So back here in this area, somewhere through here, maybe even over here to this trees, maybe kind of short of it, Mom wants to have a garden, and that's going to be something else I'm going to have to tend to. Now, I won't have to do everything. Now, I know I'll have to do the tilling, you know, the cultivating and all that good stuff, and getting that going. She could probably plant and maybe do some picking, but when it comes to the actual dirt work and actual real upkeep of the garden, it will be up to me. So that'll be another thing put on my things. But again, if that falls back to where if I can make this my career, I will have more time to interface with that and still have quite a bit of time to do the YouTube and maybe live streaming stuff. We might get back into that stuff, maybe. But don't worry, guys, I haven't given up on the YouTube. I haven't given up on y'all. I've just been occupied in the background, and I've just had things going on, and I've got a lot of people too that's been trying to get me to do stuff for them. Like, I literally just had a little bit ago, somebody messaged me asking me to move a mattress or begging me to move a mattress because I'm the only person they know with a pickup truck. And yeah, I've done told them they need to find a boyfriend or something with a truck, because I can't be doing everything. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, you know, people are always trying to hit me up for help and stuff because I got a truck. There are always people wanting stuff hauled. And also on top of that, because I'm mechanically inclined, people always want me to work on their stuff too. Like I have an aunt basically wanted me to do a tie rod on her car for free, and I just didn't want to do that because the tie rod on her car in particular was it's a 2005 Dodge Neon, and if anybody knows anything about those tie rods, you got to have a tool for those. And there's a specific tool I did not have for that. Now, I can do most of anything else. I mean, I could, if she needed me, I could pull her motor. But, again, this falls down to people wanting me to do stuff for them. And I've been pushing them off and trying to get them to hopefully catch the hint that I'm, you know, don't really want to work for free. I'm not trying to sound like a bad guy either, but I'm also not trying to get screwed on. Look at that. We had a small tree fall. I guess I got to pick that up. That goes back to upkeep right there. But yeah, don't worry guys, I have not forgot y'all. I'm going to try this weekend. It may not be the best quality because I haven't figured out quite yet what I want to do, but maybe I'll try to get a video made up on the Space Engineers game I've been playing, and hopefully y'all like it. I know I've been loving it. I know there's a lot of detail that goes into it that quite honestly goes over my head because there's a lot of smarter people than me that play that game, and they've got a lot of stuff set up on there that can really make things complicated for someone like myself, like scripting and things like that. I don't know how to script. I mean, I use a script on there, but I don't know how to create one, or even just using them, I still get confused. I have to get help on how to set it up, but yeah, maybe we'll get this ball back rolling, and maybe we'll just keep, eventually I'd like to keep it something steady. You know, we'll take baby steps. I know I say I want to make a career out of it, but we'll just do baby steps for now, and just try to at least get some kind of, I wouldn't say a schedule, but consistency. Yeah, consistency would be the right word on there. And I think, you know, if I can keep something consistent, you know, like I said, not to a specific schedule or nothing, but, you know, at least a couple videos a month starting out. You know, I figure we'll get there. But yeah, just a little update, guys. You know, hopefully y'all will stick around and see how this next chapter and adventure will go as we grow and do changes to the channel and stuff like that. I know it seems like I probably shouldn't do it, but at the same time, again, you know, shifting the gears on the game like SnowRunner, it's, you know, I'm just burnt out on it, and I'm sure you guys can understand the getting burnt out part on things. Now I may fall back onto it eventually because I do own the game on PC. Since I got a new PC, I haven't got on there because I don't have a big enough storage drive to try to add it on there. So I'm just basically running 250 gigabytes right now on my computer, and that's to include the operating software. So it's got Windows 10 on it. So, you know, and I think that's just a few more gigabytes of space or whatever. And I have to make sure I leave room for making videos, and there's games on there. And yeah, 250 gigs on a PC is not really that much, but we'll make do. We'll get things there. And again, if y'all are interested on my current build on the PC, I don't know all the exact specs, but I can get you the majority of them if y'all are interested in it. Just let me know down in the comments, and I'll kind of do a short video on the computer itself, kind of show y'all what's going on there. But anyway, glad y'all guys are still here, and hopefully try to keep tabs up on me. And I haven't, nothing real major's happened yet, bad wise, luckily. And we'll see y'all hopefully this weekend. I'll try to get a video out this weekend for a gaming video, so we'll get there. Anyway guys, y'all have yourselves a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all later.